Today's MLB card has three spots I absolutely want to attack, including one hitter who's cashed his prop in 8 of his last 10, a superstar I'm fading on total bases, and a pitcher whose road numbers are setting up perfectly for our third play. Let's get straight into this. So, going with play number one, we got Max Clark of the Detroit Tigers against Cleveland Guardians. And this one starts with his consistency. Clark has recorded over one hit in 8 of his last 10 games, which gives us an 80% hit rate across that stretch. But even more important is what he's done recently. Over his last 7 games, Clark has recorded a hit in 6 of them. He had 2 hits against Atlanta, 1 hit against Atlanta. He went hitless against Seattle, then followed up with hits in 4 straight games, including another 2-hit performance against San Francisco. After 1 hitless game against Seattle, he has responded by getting a hit against Cleveland in each of his last 2. So, we're not asking Clark to clear some massive number. We just need 1 hit. That's it. And the matchup gets even more interesting because Cleveland is sending out Hidor Montero. And the numbers shown for the matchup aren't intimidating. Montero has allowed 5.40 earned runs per 9 innings in the displayed sample while allowing 3.60 hits per 9. Clark also has encouraging numbers against left-handed pitching this season. This matchup data shows him batting a .364 against lefties with the .500 BABIP and a 216.2 WRC plus in that split. Now, obviously, those numbers come from a limited sample, so I'm not treating .364 as his true talent level against every lefty. What I care about in this combination is that he's seeing the ball well. He's getting regular plate appearances. If you look down here, he's averaging around 4.5 plate appearances per game. So, we're just asking for 1 ball to find some grass. For a .5 hit prop, volume really matters a lot. If Clark gets his 4 plate appearances, he essentially gets 4 separate opportunities to cash his play. That's why Max Clark over .5 hits is my first play of the game. Now, play number 2 is one I really like because we're going against a player that people naturally want to bet the over on. Trey Turner under 1.5 total bases. Remember what Turner needs to beat us. A single isn't enough. He either needs 2 singles, an extra base hit, or something bigger. And when you look at his recent results, he's been staying below this number consistently. But here's the part I really like. He's gone under this number in 4 of his last 5. His recent total bases have been 0, 3, 0, 5, 0, 1, 0. That is a lot of zeros. And the broader road trend supports the play as well. The matchup tonight shows Turner has failed to exceed 1.5 bases in 14 of his last 18 road games. That is a very strong trend for an under prop. His median over the last 10 games is only .5 total bases, even though the average is 1.3, and the difference between average and median is important. The average gets inflated by those occasional big games, like the 3-base game and the 5-base game performances he has had. But the median tells us his typical recent game has been much quieter. And now he's going up against Taj Bradley of the Minnesota Twins, which Bradley has shown a 10.12 strikeouts per 9 rate this season. That matters because strikeouts immediately eliminate the possibility of Turner accumulating bases on that plate appearance. Bradley has also allowed 7.45 hits per nine. So I'm not pretending this is an impossible matchup for Philadelphia. This isn't a bet that Turner can't get a hit. He absolutely can. What we're betting is that Turner doesn't accumulate 2 or more total bases. That's total threshold. Even if Turner goes 1 for 4 with a single, this under still cashes. That's exactly why I prefer the total bases under instead of trying to fade his hit prop. Trey Turner under 1.5 total bases is play number 2. Before we get into play number 3, if these breakdowns are helping you guys out, make sure you guys smash that like button. Subscribe because I'm dropping MLB picks every single day. And make sure you're signed up for my Winnable. That's where I'm posting all my free picks every single day. And once you're in there, you will also see the current promos if you want access to the additional plays and the VIP card. Now, I've also got a special offer going with Novig. If you guys download Novig and send me a screenshot showing you signed up to tsk1016 at gmail.com, I'll hook you up with 2 months of VIP picks. Please use the link in the bottom of the video. Novig is a prediction market style app, similar in concept to Kalshi, and the big thing I like is being able to shop for different pricing on these markets. The promotion is available in more states now, including Idaho. Again, download Novig, send me that screenshot at tsk1016 at gmail.com, and I'll get you hooked up with the 2 months of VIP picks. Please use the link down in the bio. Also, I'm going to make it for this weekend only. I'm going to extend it to the Underdog and the Better. If you guys download any of those apps, send me a screenshot that you did a deposit and you use code NIGHT10. I will give you 2 months of VIP picks. Now, let's finish this card because play number 3 may have the most interesting matchup of all 3 of these plays today. So the final play here we got is Logan Gilbert over 4.5 hits allowed. So we need the Yankees to record 5 hits against Gilbert. While he's still in the game, start with his recent numbers. Across Gilbert's last 5, he's allowed 9 hits, 4 hits, 5, 5, and 4. That gives him an average of 5.4 hits allowed over those 5 starts. He's gone over this exact number in 3 of his last 5 overall. But the road numbers are where this becomes much more interesting. The matchup insight shows Gilbert has exceeded 4.5 hits allowed in 4 of his last 5 road games. And across those road starts, he's averaging 5.8 hits allowed per game. That's already comfortably above the 5 hits we need. Another reason I like to set up is his workload. Gilbert has recently been pitching. He's been averaging about 6.1 innings, 6 innings, 5.2, 7, and 6.2. That is significant for hits allowed over. One of the biggest risks is the pitcher getting pulled early. But Gilbert has consistently been working deep enough into games to face a significant number of hitters. The supporting statistics show him averaging approximately 26 batters faced over this stretch. Look up here. If Gilbert faces somewhere around 25 to 27 hitters again, the Yankees are going to have plenty of opportunities to produce 5 hits. Now, let's be fair about the matchup. Gilbert's overall pitching profile is still strong. The displayed season numbers have him allowing a .211 batting average with a 26.4% strikeout rate and a 3.42 ERA. So this isn't a bet where we're calling Gilbert a bad pitcher. Far from it. This is about the number. At 4.5 hits allowed, we don't need New York to destroy him. Gilbert could throw 6 innings, allow 5 hits and 2 runs, and still pitch a perfectly respectable game while our prop cashes. That's the beauty of attacking a low hits allowed line. There's another factor I like here. The Yankees' lineup numbers showed against right-handed pitching aren't elite across board, but Gilbert has historically shown enough road vulnerability recently that 5 hits is still a reachable threshold. And because he's typically allowed to work 6+ innings, we should get enough plate appearances to give ourselves a real chance. So, rather than betting against Gilbert completely, we're simply betting that New York finds 5 hits before his day is finished. That is much more realistic. Logan Gilbert over 4.5 hits allowed is play number 3. Guys, before we get out of here, just a quick recap from yesterday. Just trying to be transparent. Play of the day went 1-0. VIP, we hit it at 2-1. Free plays finished 1-2. So the VIP card put together another winning day, and the play of the day got the job done. Free plays didn't have the night we wanted, so today we're coming right back with these 3 spots and looking to bounce back. So let's go ahead and recap everything here. If you look at this, I got Max Clark over 0.5 hits, Logan Gilbert over 4.5 hits allowed, and Trey Turner under 1.5 total hits. Those are my 3 locks today. Make sure you guys subscribe, and because I'm posting MLB content every day, make sure you guys sign up for my Winnable so you don't miss the daily free plays, and check out the Novik promotion if you want the opportunity to grab 2 months of VIP picks. And I also put it with Underdog, and I also am going to do better. And those links will be all down in my bio on the video on YouTube. All right, guys, I will see you in the next one. Let's cash and let's make this a big winning day.